What's up peeps, and welcome back to Sorrel Plays. I'm back with a brand new video, and this one is looking at other people's restaurants. So I'm going to review a few different types of restaurants with different styles. It's the Easter event at the moment. It's the last day of this decoration, so I want to get in there quickly before the layouts change on some of my favourite restaurants. So we're going to start with Starley. Now Starley has a particular style. Her designs are always really crazy and out there. I love it, and she is absolutely my glitching queen. So I'm going to show you all around quickly. As you can see, it's very detailed, so we're going to have to go through it bit by bit. I'm going to start with the front bit. And the first thing I notice is that she's got doors on her. They're not bridges. What are they? They are arches. I can't remember what they were called. They were from the Venetian event. But what I love about Starley's designs is that she mixes and matches all sorts of different things. I mean, she's got some stuff from the Christmas decorations. She's got some Easter stuff. She's got some Venetian things. And she really overlays in a imaginative and unusual way, which I just never think of doing this sort of stuff when I'm decorating my place. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to come to Starley's, so we can have a look at how she does it. So she's got some trees at the front, so it's not your traditional all trees in the same place, which I love because the trees are beautiful. They just, when they're all sort of clumped up in one area, which is kind of what I do with my trees, they just look like they serve a purpose, but they're not actually there for decoration. But she has incorporated her trees in really nicely. So if we look at this structure that she's built at the front here, it's like a three-tiered structure. We've got a seating area, maybe 4 tiers actually. We've got the base with the entrance, and you can see in here, you can just about make out it's the robot. I can't remember which event that's from now. The robot's head is sticking out through the middle, which I absolutely love. And then she's got her lovely upgraded German Shepherd house with the smoke coming out of it and the little wheel. And then past the doors, we've got a little seating area. Now, when you look from here, it looks like this person's on a sort of balcony. It's, you know, looks higher up than the rest because of where she's put her second lot of doors. And then we've got the same thing again, a little enclosed area this time with a seating area. And she's got her Eiffel Tower out. I mean, you know, when the events go past and you sort of think, right, I've had enough of that, let's put that away. But Starley doesn't do that. She gets out the things that you wouldn't imagine to put with the decorations that we're using currently. And I really love that. And you can see she's glitched it into a fountain. I'm trying to make out that there is something else there, but I don't really know what it is. It's a fountain, and I don't know, it's the Indian fountain. It's glitched into the Eiffel Tower, sort of, or the Eiffel Tower's directly behind it. No, it's definitely glitched in. I just can't work out how she got the water to flow that way, and I love it. And then she's got these paths going through, which makes it all look really spacious. I mean, she uses her space very well because it doesn't ever look cramped. And she has a lot of detail going on. So, you know, this is something I haven't been able to master. How do you put so much detail in, yet it doesn't look cramped? I absolutely envy this. And then we've got a little second area here, like a little garden area, a little feature. And she's got 2 German Shepherd houses, which are fully upgraded as well. And she's glitched some columns in. Again, I can't remember which event that was from. Wasn't the wedding one, was it? I really can't remember. But she's got flowers glitched into it. Now, I'd never think to do something like that, but I just love the way that looks. She's got the blue carpet underneath, which goes with the German Shepherd houses. It helps it all blend in together. Some trees behind it. And all importantly, she has glitched 3 things together here. We've got the, what do you call it, the carousel, the fish tank, and also a statue in the fish tank. Now, I am yet to master again glitching 3 different things in one spot. I'm not very good at all this glitching, but I'm glad other people are, because it gives me something nice to look at. And I do make a point of coming and having a look at Starley's every time the new decorations come in, because I just love what she does. She's got the tatami floor mixed with the blue carpet, and it makes it look raised up into the air just past these trees, which I love. And you know, that just goes to show that using floor, you don't need walls necessarily. It's the floor that is actually making that look like it's higher up. So let's move on. She's got her little ducks there. She's got a row of ducks, you know, randomly sort of placed in a line in different numbers and different directions. I love that. And she's got some grass exposed, which always gives you a bit more of a spacious feel, which I love what she's done here. And this, if you look at this as a building as a whole, we've got a ground floor and a first floor again. And although there's 2 bridges basically placed almost in the same place, she's kind of placed one a block behind so that it looks like it's higher. That's really clever. I love the way she's done that. She's glitched in her autumn trees into the walls, just in the corners there. And she's used doors instead of, you know, where I'd normally put windows or walls. She's put doors there, which absolutely, you know, it just completes the look and it adds a lot of interest. She's got her armoured statues. I don't know where they're from. Are they glitched? Is that 2 things glitched together? Or I don't think I've seen those. Maybe I did, but I didn't buy them. I'm not sure. But you can see the little teacups are going round on the top floor. And she places her functionals here and there so they don't look messy. So they kind of make sense where they are. And again, she's kind of used the floor to make that level a little bit, look like it's a little bit higher than the lower level. And she's got her doors and windows at the front, all really cute and lovely. At the back, she has used all these trees, these really expensive trees, the cypress trees, to hide all her machines. I think that's fantastic because it just, you know, you can't see any of the machines at all. You have to look really closely to see them. And at the same time, it's not really restricting her doing her cooking and stuff with trees in front rather than walls where you can't see any of it. So I really love the way she's done that. And then I'm going to leave that last bit, the top bit, till last. Let's talk about the animals and more trees again. And a bit more glitch in here. So she's enclosed her animals. I mean, normally you kind of just plonk your animals in a separate area and you don't do much with them. I mean, you know, some people do, some people don't. But generally when I place my animals, I kind of just put them away separately without a lot of stuff around them. But she's got a whole, it's picturesque basically. It's functional, but it's also at the same time serving decoration purposes, and I love that. So she's enclosed it with all the Easter windows. She's got her trees glitched together, and yesterday I asked her about this. I said, how do you glitch your trees together without getting confused? Because I'm putting trees away and it's putting away a tree I didn't want to put away, and is there a certain number you have to follow? And she showed me the easiest way to do it. Of course, again, it's hard work, but now I've got the hang of it. Thank you very much, Susan. I'm so happy about that. So yeah, you can see that she has saved a lot of space by using her trees. But not only that, she's made her trees look nicer by glitching 2 different bushes together here. She's got her upgraded chicks on one side and she's got a new one here. And these Easter border things with the white fencing around it, I find that they look really clumpy, and I did buy a lot at the time and wasn't really sure. I never am really sure how to make them look nice, but she's definitely achieved that here. She's put her tree in the middle, her blossom tree, a couple of ducks and some eggs. Again, it makes it all look so colourful and nice. And she's glitched the fountain with the tree. It just looks so good. I mean, the tree's actually in the circle bit of the fountain. I just love it. It's so lovely. And again, she's got the flowers in the columns, and her use of floor tiles here, you know, because normally you'd think that using all this yellow and all these bright colours, you can't really have much black or, you know, anything kind of not cute. But she's made the black look cute, and I just love it. You know, it doesn't look stark, it really blends in well, and it definitely adds a lot of interest, lots to look at here. She's got her little bunnies here by the pig pen, and everything just is sitting in the right place. I love it. This little fountain here on the side of the sheep pen is fantastic. Then she's got a little walkway here again, a path, and on the inside of that path she's got her trees all lined up. So this is purely trees here, but look at the colour of that. It just looks so nice all together. And with that floor surrounding it, and again you can see a lot of grass here, which makes it look really tidy and outdoorsy, very Eastery. And check these teapot tables out. They are glitched with the pyramids from the Egypt event, and as they turn you see the water through the gap. When you get to the bit with the gap, that looks amazing. I'm just loving it. And people are still sitting there and eating. Can't see their plates. The menu's glitched into the pyramid. Just looks so funny. And then we've got this, really made me laugh when I first saw it. This bunny glitched into the armoured robot thing. And you can see his little blue eyes lighting up just behind the bunny ears. And we've got the Faberge egg with the Easter egg. That looks fantastic as well. And she's glitched her counter in with her candy apple stall, and that adds a little bit of interest to that as well. And she's got a single station over here, the barbecue smoker, so that looks really nice, a little area to eat. And she's got her flowers over here. I think they are glitched in with something else, but I can't tell what. Okay, and then she's got a row of trees again where some of her other stations are, and a few banana trees here and there. And this bit, now we really need to talk about this bit. I absolutely love this. It looks like it's kind of double floating, where she's got the black shadow underneath, and then on top of that, or you know, also she's got a dark brown shadow looking effect going on with the awesome floor, which I'm dying to get hold of this floor. It was the Oktoberfest, and I was a new starter at the game, so I didn't manage to buy the tile. I couldn't unlock it. I think I didn't have enough tickets, or maybe my level wasn't enough, but I really love this brown floor. And with the rocks, it looks fantastic. I mean, you can't see where them rocks begin and where they end. She's kind of formed her own shape on the rocks. And she's got all her crops here, which look lovely. I mean, it's all carrots. That helps because it looks so tidy. And she's got her little, what's the dog called? The ones from the Japanese event. They've got lovely kennels. Beautiful bamboo-looking kennels, really quality. And the Olympic torches, I love those. That's another one I missed out on. Oh, I just wish they would bring that back now. And she's got 4 bunny benches, which look absolutely adorable, just sitting there on the end. And a little plant in the corner. And working our way up. And this is what I meant by Starley uses the things I never think to use. The Christmas gift machines. I mean, the toy machines. Look how cute they look. I mean, I could stare at this all day. She's got her swan lake underneath, and the swan's going round, glitching into those toy makers, the toy machines. I just love it. You know, and I never know where to put my swan thing. I upgraded it, and then it's got the big bunting on the top, so mine probably wouldn't look as effective if I did this, but, you know, I am going to have a go at doing a lot more glitching on the next one. I changed my layout quite a lot, so I try not to really waste my time doing glitching. But Starley does it, and she keeps the same layout for the whole time. updates up, and then when we get new decorations, she does a proper job of it again, and a lot of glitching again. She's got a hot tub here. I mean, I never know where to put the hot tub because it's so un-restaurant-y, but she's glitched it with her fireplace. And again, the toys and all the water underneath, and her little waterfalls going up. Oh, she's got two hot tubs. They look really good. She's done identical on both of those, apart from the fruit thing in the middle. And then as you work your way up, this bit is crazy. Now, try to work out what's going on here. She's got a lounge table and someone's actually sitting at it with his head sticking out of the the glass tank of the Halloween green hand pet. That is absolutely funny and amazing. And we've got an Oscar table here, which blends in really well. You can't even tell that it's there. And then we've got the two fireplaces facing outwards, kind of hiding that table a little bit. And I think these are the cheese cabinets from the Tuscan event. Are they cheese? I can't really tell. It looks like there's something else glitched into it, but I can't work that out. But it just looks amazing. And then she's got all her mermaid event walls coming down. They're actually my favourite walls. These ones and the underwater walls. And here again, she's done something that you wouldn't think to do. She's got her seats from the American Diner event. They look like steps up to the eating area. And I love that. And she's got banana trees on the other side as well, asymmetrical again. And again, she's got a lot of exposed grass, so it makes it look very spacious. And her ducks are lined up. And I absolutely adore this. And it's never asymmetrical, particularly. I mean, this part is up here. But I don't know how Starly manages to make it look so tidy when it's not asymmetrical. You know, she's definitely got a talent here. She's got her lemons, pineapples glitched together here, which add a lot of interest as well. The colours are amazing. And anything I haven't mentioned? No, I think that's it. We're done with this one. But yep, I definitely had to get this one in first because I really admire the way she's worked so hard on her glitching, and she's definitely got so much. I mean, she inspires me all the time with her decorations, and I cannot wait to see what she's got in store for us for the Think Green stuff, which is coming tomorrow. So I'm waiting with excitement. Okay, so great. Thanks, Starly, for letting me review your restaurant. And let's move on to the next one. Next restaurant is Tepan Fresh, which is Hannah's restaurant. And you can see this looks interesting already. Completely different from Starly's place. And we're going to talk about kind of, if you like, a busy restaurant, but also detailed and, you know, a quality look to it. This is what strikes me about Hannah's place, is that there's a lot of detail. It looks immaculate. So if you like a lot of things but not quite sure how to bring it all together, this is definitely a good example of that. I don't know if she does any glitching, so we'll find out all the way when we go through the restaurant, but I don't think she does. So if you're not into any of that glitching, you want to keep all your functionals out as she's done over here, but you know, you can't really see them. So when you're looking around, it just looks like a nice jolly place. It's all very organised, and at the same time, it's very busy. So let's start with, I'm going to start with my favourite bit on here. This corner over here. Now, she's got her crops in the corner, which I don't usually think to do. They're kind of out of the way and, you know, they serve their purpose, but they look really lovely with this water that she's put by it. I like the shape that she's made with the blocks and the black floor, where she's got like a floating deck over here. So it starts off with the floor level deck and then goes up to a floating deck. Really a nice cozy place to come to. If this was real life, you can imagine, you know, walking up here. She's got her menu there, a little kettle here, her logs. It all looks very cozy And she's managed to fit a lot of stuff in here, and at the same time it doesn't look messy. So she's got her hot tub in this little room with her lovely windows, her Japanese door so you can still get in there, and she's got a little wine rack here with a window behind it which complements it nicely, and her little sunbeds in there with a little divider. She's used some logs, a lot of traditional stuff, some barrels, you know, all the brown, and it just looks lovely with the way the people are dressed as well. It all goes together so nice. She's got a little table on a balcony overlooking her lake, her ice pond, and some water again. And her elephant is in the Venetian arch. That looks so cute. She's got a bridge here, a couple of bridges. And past that bridge, she's got like a separate area with her inflatable pool, her little spa. Lots going on here. Her wine press, and she's got some animals there with a lovely little Japanese pond at the back. And you don't even notice these machines at the back here. You just see the trophies mainly, but there is machines around here. Her fridge is there. And it's all kind of blending together really well, so you don't think, oh, I don't know where to put this. I mean, the way she's put everything in, it kind of eliminates that question. So she's got her cinema over there, a few trees placed here, looks like a nice relaxing area, and a little pond. Was that from the Egyptian event? I can't remember now, I didn't actually buy that one. And she's got her yoga mat just poking through there, and her sushi table, all divided by some arches, some barrels again with some of the Venetian water running down, her apple bobbler, some more animals, her fish tank. It's kind of all defined and separated areas. She's got her donkeys here with her Russian stove. And she's got some glitch in here. She's got her pizza oven in the log cabin walls, which looks really nice because you can't really see, you know, anything going on there. You kind of notice that once you get really close up. You've got her pineapples trees here, and she's even got her castle glitched into hay. That looks so cute. And her Tuscan floor, which all keeps it rustic, and she's got her rocking horses glitched into the robins from Christmas. That looks lovely. It's like a sleigh, but it doesn't give you that Christmas feeling. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's interesting, really interesting, and it works well. I mean, she's glitched things that you wouldn't think to glitch here, so it keeps it all rustic rather than Christmassy. And then she's got her fences with the hedges, the plants, dividing this area where her water features are, her fountains. And she's got walls with a Venetian arch and her hammock. I love that. And a few trees dotted around. And you can see grass exposed here as well, which does make it look spacious. And then she's got the identical thing on the other side, the hammock as well, and the vine arch. And some more trees and lights. And I like the way she's placed her kennels with some flowers around. It all looks so homely. And this looks like an entrance into a little building with the Japanese walls. And her Venetian windows, they're kind of not attached to anything, but they just look so nice. And she's got some more water there. And the amount of things she's managed to fit into a small space, she hasn't got her full land opened. So I think she's doing a really good job of making it all look so splendid with the lack of space. And then her functionals are all dotted around. She can still fill them easily. You can still see them if you look close up, but as I said, from far away you can't. And everything's doing its job. She's managing to collect all her money from her functionals, but without it looking messy. And she's turned her slide around so you can see the back wall of it, which looks really nice. And again, some trees dotted here and there to kind of bring the whole thing together, add the colour in. I really love that. So if you're tight on space, this is a really good example of a restaurant that you could be inspired by. She's even put a palm tree here, which looks really nice next to her fruit palm trees, her coconut trees. And she has, with the lack of space, she has managed to keep some walkways for the animals so they don't get stuck. And she's managed to section things off. I really loved that. I really loved that. Well done, Hannah, and thank you for letting me review your restaurant. So we're going to do one more restaurant today. So let's move on to that one. So we're at Sadie's restaurant, and what I want to show you is her use of floor tiles. Now, I think this is a fantastic way to use your floor tiles, and when I try to do anything with lots of different colour floor tiles, I end up with a mess, and this is why I'm showing you this one, because I think that she's managed to bring everything together with the main feature being the floor tiles, and it just looks so yummy. I just don't know what to say. This is a very good example if you are into, you know, kind of experimenting with your floor tiles and putting everything together without making a mess. And I think she's achieved that really well here. It's a fantastic place. She hasn't got a full land open as well, so we're going to look at how she's managed to fit everything in, and still it doesn't look jumbled up even with this much floor going on. So we'll start with the front. So she's got her fish tank. She's got some of those summer dividers with the curtains. I haven't used them for a while, but I think that really does complement the use of her floor tiles. I mean, she's got the Halloween grass, the grass with the flowers in it, the Valentine's tiles, and the grass and stone tiles. So she's got a lot of purple going on, and it's difficult to do purple in this game because we don't actually have a floor tile apart from the Halloween one, which doesn't look purple if you put too many together. So with her dotting a few around, they look purple. And also the party floor, the Halloween party floor, that's purple as well. It's got little yellow bits in it. She hasn't used that one here, but she doesn't need to, because I think what she's done with all the different colour floor all blends well together and just makes it look so exciting, really fun. So what's she got? She's got deck chairs with her Egyptian pond. I think that looks lovely. She's got a few benches dotted here and there and some plants. She's got her, what was that event called? The magical one. Actually, that was earlier on I said about Starley's walls. They weren't from the mermaid event. They were from the same event this tree was from. The fantasy, I can't remember what it was called now. So she's got lanterns, arches, all spaced out nicely, not crammed together. Everything looks really spacious and usable. She's got her ice pond here, which looks lovely, and her benches. And then she's used some trees as dividers for her swan lake. And the lavender trees accentuate the purple a little more as well. She's got some sunbeds, and she's got her slide. Now the slide I find is quite big, so when I use it in my place it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, but here it doesn't. It's blending in really nicely with everything and adding to the fun. She's got more sunbeds. She's got sunbeds on either side with those heated lamps. She's used her rose trellises. Now, if I did this, I know that I'd end up with a massive mess, because when I get out bits and pieces from every event, I just can't make it work. And that's what I admire about Sadie's place, that she has managed to do that. She's got a tea corner here from the Russian event. And I love the way she's used these hedges with the pink and wood tables. They look fantastic. It's all very pink and purple, and I think that really works on here. And she's got a whole row of those tables with those hedges going down. And her air balloons there. I really wish I bought that now. I didn't buy it at the time, and I'm regretting that. Hopefully they'll bring it back at some point. She's got her funfair stuff in a little section here. And again, if I put my funfair stuff out, I feel like I'm creating a mess, but she's managed to do this really well. She's got her haystacks and some flowers around the what is that called? The mechanical bull. So she's got all her funfair stuff out, but it still manages to look tidy. I'm loving it. She's got a bench with just these tiles showing again here, with nothing over them. I think that's just really fantastic. She's got some diner stuff and her lounge dance floor. Again, that's something that I don't always enjoy trying to place anywhere. So it seems she's got all her functionals out, but they don't look messy. And she's fenced off her animals and her crops. All her animals are at the back here in a really tidy fashion. It looks so lovely and colourful. And she's got some trees at the back here. Definitely not overwhelming. Her coffee machine's in a really nice place. And then she's got her machines, her stations, which are mixed with a few other things. The pantry's there and her candy apple stalls next to it, which blend in really nicely. And has she glitched this or not? No, she hasn't glitched it, but the counter with the shelf unit for the plates and stuff looks really nice together there. It makes it look like a station, actually. And then her stations are all there, again with those plants dotted around them, so it all blends in. Really fun place. She's got the Rocco walls at the back from the, which event was it? Oh dear, I can't remember. It's not the wedding one, it was the one after that. Like an Italian event. And that's what she's done around the side as well, and it all complements the pink and the purple going on with lots of gold as well. And her soda machine is on the other side of her coffee machine, so that looks really neat and tidy. And she's got a path, a walkway path, and her tropical fountain in the middle, which adds to all the colour. I really love that. I think she's pulled that off really well for somebody who's got all her functionals out. You know, maybe she's got more that she hasn't taken out, but it looks like she's got all of them out. And when I do that, I get in a panic and I make a mess. But she's managed to do it and add also decorations, not just the functionals. Like she's got her hammock there with the kettle and some deck chairs around it. She's even got her camping beds. So I'm loving that. And I think it just looks so neat and tidy. These two people are glitched together, walking. They're walking exactly the same. It looks like one person. Very well in sync. And that's Sadie's place. So if you like colours and you like keeping all your functionals out, but you want to keep it in a tidy, organised manner, come and visit Sadie's. It's brilliant. I love it. And that's it for our reviews today. Don't want to make the video too long. But I will be doing a few more reviews. I will wait till the Think Green stuff's in and see what everyone's got in store for me. So I'll be going around some other restaurants, and also don't forget to put them down on my Food Street Lounge group on Facebook. If you want a restaurant review, I'll be happy to do that for you. And look out for the next videos. Take care, peeps. Thanks for watching. Peace out.